Hi there, my name is Lo. Welcome to my channel where I discuss everything between Hermes and grocery bags. We are well into October, and in today's video I want to inspire you with 10 bags for fall. I actually thought of doing this video by watching a video from Liz from Nothing But Bags, and she actually made an excellent remark saying that any bag that you have in your collection can be a fall bag, and you don't necessarily have to go for the trendy colors. And I 100% agree with that. You should wear whatever you feel comfortable with, whatever you have and you love in your collection, because these bags are expensive enough and they're way too expensive to just gather dust on the shelf while you're waiting for another season to come along. But nevertheless, I am going to show you bags in all of these beautiful colors that are now happening and trending for fall, because fall colors are really my favorite colors. I kind of wear my autumn bags year round, but it would kind of be strange to present you these bags in another season than fall. So that's why I'm simply taking the opportunity, and I have 10 bags to show you. So without further ado, let's just get started. There's 4 shades today that I want to get into with you, and the first one we're going to talk about is green. I know that a lot of us have a sweet spot for green bags. I'm definitely not an exception, even though I don't have a lot of bags in green. My most recent favorite green bag has been the Burberry Night Bag in the small size. We've really been working on the slouch on this bag, so usually it would stand up like this, but it's been hanging for a while now, and that's why it's been looking really good. This is in the color Vine with the gold hardware. The horsey is really stunning and absolutely adorable. As I promised to myself, I've been using this as a grab and go bag, so I do wear it out pretty much every weekend, usually when we go for a little walk and then grocery shopping. It holds everything I need, and the leather is just stunning on this bag. In a completely different tone of green, I have my beautiful Coach Pillow Medicine, and I think this is in the size 26 or the larger size. I always get a lot of likes and compliments whenever I post this bag on Instagram. It is a beautiful bag, it's lambskin, so I do tend to baby it quite a bit. But a really beautiful bag in a really beautiful color. As you might be able to tell, I like this color so much that I even did my manicure in this color. This is called Spanish Moss from Revlon. I was feeling the fall vibes so much that I was willing to commit to it for 3 weeks, so these babies have 1 more week to go. In a fairly similar color, but I would say just a tiny bit more yellow, where the Coach Medicine was a bit more on the grey side. This is my Aspinall of London Midi Mayfair bag, and this is also with gold hardware, and this color is called Green Fern. Unfortunately, it was a seasonal, so as far as I can tell, they don't have it anymore. I also think this is a beautiful match with the gold hardware. I don't reach for this bag as much as I would like, so I'm actually thinking of skipping on random bag selection for next week's bags to just wear this one and then some other bags that I haven't worn in a while and that I'm sort of longing for. Then the next shade we're going to talk about is brown. Again, a color I really like in my bags. I think this might even be the color, like a beautiful rich brown color that I like to see best in my bags. So again, we have a little selection, starting off with a pretty caramel color. This is my ABC Grace mini bag. So I would say this is not necessarily a color that I would get a very big bag in, but I do really like it for a mini bag. I think I mostly got this bag because of the color. It just reminds me of a little candy, and I always feel like I kind of want to take a bite out of it. Isn't this just adorable in this size? And then because ABC does these beautiful neutrals, of course I also had to take out my Baguette ABC Grace bag, and this is in the color Noisette. I think that translates to hazelnut. I think I would also be lying if I didn't say that I got this bag because of the color. I just really wanted to have an ABC bag in this color. And then of course, if we are talking about browns, where would we be without tan? This is my Chloe Marcy bag, also a bag that you guys tend to give a lot of likes on and compliments whenever I post it on Instagram. I'm really growing fond of this bag. Again, I had some issues with it because it is so big, but not big enough for a laptop, so I didn't really know what to use it for. But recently I've just been packing it up and then taking my laptop separately when I'm going to work. and it's been really nice. Tan, I would say, is a color that goes all seasons. Perhaps it's not even so much of a fall color, but it is certainly beautiful. Chloe does beautiful tan colors, so I'm really glad that I have discovered this bag again. We'll be moving on to the next color shade, and as you may have noticed, something that is really missing in my color palette of browns is more of like a deep brown or a chocolate brown, and that is what I currently am on the hunt for. I had really hoped that my Etrovella bag was going to be brown, but I'm going to pull that out in a second, and it's more of a red, but I still thought it was so beautiful that I didn't want to return it. So I am still on the hunt for a brown bag. The Coach Maple color has really been appealing to me. I find it particularly beautiful in the Quilted Tabby, but on the other hand, I'm not really looking to spend like 600 euros on a Coach bag. So we'll see where that goes, but that's definitely something I'm looking into. So as promised, we're moving into the reds next, and I've pulled out my Etrovella bag for that. Like I said, I was hoping and expecting this to be more of a chocolate brown, but this is more of a wine color, I suppose. So it is brown, but it also clearly has like a redness to it, like a Bordeaux, whatever you want to call it. It does depend on the lighting a little bit, so it might come off a bit more brown on camera, while over here it's looking pretty red to me, but it still is a stunning color, also especially in combination with this beautiful gold hardware. This is also one of the bags that I'm just going to pull out for rotation next week. This bag is really one of my current favorites, and even though I try to rotate through all of my bags, I just want to enjoy this more, and especially now with fall, the color is perfect for that. But again, I will definitely be wearing this year round because it is just such a stunning bag. Then something that is a bit more red, a little pink perhaps even. I'm not really sure what to call this color. This is actually a bag from Echo Leather Goods. I'm not sure if you are familiar with Echo. They usually just do shoes, and I have to say, not per se the most inspiring shoes. They're more of like a comfort shoe type of brand. But at some point in time, they also started producing bags, and those bags were like a lot more exciting. The colors were really nice, and the leather on this is absolutely stunning. So I'll just open her up for you. It has a spacious middle compartment and also a compartment in front and in the back. It comes with a guitar strap that you can attach on the side. Over here, there's even a tiny little pocket on the back. I have no idea what for. And the fun thing is that it actually has this leather strap that runs all across the bag. If you like, you can also just put your fingers under here and wear this as a clutch. But then have to do it the other way around. I should start reaching for this bag more. It actually isn't in my random bag generator because it's not a contemporary or luxury bag. And yes, I even have more bags than all of the luxury contemporary bags I already have. But sometimes it's just a perfect match with the outfit, a really nice pop of color. And I'm confident that I will at least still pull it out once or twice this fall. And then we're on to the final shade, and it's going to be more of like white gray. So the first bag I want to pull out is a snakeskin bag. This is the 1926 or 1927 S from Furla. So a pretty cute style with a back pocket in this snake print. This is the only snake print that I have, but apparently snake prints are trending for fall. So I wore this bag today. I'll see if I can wear it a little bit more. On the other hand, I am thinking of selling this because me and snakeskin, it just doesn't really work for some reason. So I'm really good with the leopard print. I really like that. I wear leopard print pretty much every week, although I don't have any bags in leopard print, so it's mostly clothing. But for me, snake print, it just doesn't work all that well. I really do like it on my Ferragamo Box YC bag because it's not so pronounced. It is more of snake skin, but it's not really snake print that I have on that bag. So this bag will probably sooner or later leave my collection, but I can certainly try to enjoy it while it's still here for fall. Another downside with this bag is that it is only a shoulder bag, so the strap is unfortunately not very long. I would have loved for this to be a crossbody, although even if it was crossbody, I probably still wouldn't have kept it, but it definitely would have made it a better bag. Nevertheless, really pretty. Furla does some really nice bags in the contemporary segment. And then last up, I'm not really sure if this is trending. I know also in the US there's something about not wearing white after Labor Day. Because I'm not from the US, I don't actually know what that is about. I should look that up sometime, I guess. But here it's perfectly fine to wear white pretty much whenever you want. This is my Yousefi wonton bag, and it's more of like in a gray or an off-white color. So I think this is a really nice alternative for all of those other days where you might be wearing brown or green or reds or a combination of that. That something in a gray can sort of be a nice pop of non-color on your outfit, if that makes sense. I always have kind of a love-hate relationship with white bags, so I actually sold most of my white bags. But then I fell into buying this one from Yousefi, and I actually have already used it like relatively a good amount of times. For me, it's a bag that will also most likely go year round. I've had it since this spring, so it's been good for spring, it's been good for summer. I'm happy to wear it in fall and probably in winter as well. I'm going to leave it at that for today. I hope you enjoyed the bags that I showed you and all of the beautiful fall colors that I have. Let me know down below in the comments, what are your favorite bags for fall? And is that only in the color, or are you also moving into some more practical bags because it might be more of a raining season where you are at? I know there's definitely a lot of rain in the Netherlands. The major benefit is that now that I travel by car, I don't actually have to confront a lot of rain anymore. So I'm very comfortable wearing a lot of my bags year round. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. That's always much appreciated. Today I'm actually going to round off in Dutch with my usual ending, so all of my regular followers will already know what I'm going to say. But Andrea from AKB Bags said, hey, you should do a video in Dutch sometimes and then give us subtitles, but doing something like that, that's just so much work that I don't see that happening anytime soon. But I can definitely round off in Dutch, so that's what I'm going to do. Onthoud, is een stijl, een situatie en een smaak voor alles. Dus oordeel niet, draag de tas die je wilt. Ik zie jullie volgende week voor een nieuwe video. En zoals we zeggen in het Nederlands, doei!